Welcome back to Crypto 618, and in today's video we're going to cover Bitcoin and ZELDA INU. So let's get started. So Bitcoin, we're looking at the Bitcoin US dollar chart at the moment. So this is Bitcoin going back, let's see, October, November, December, and now we're moving into January. As you can see here, we are now looking at 15th of January. We've had this strong candle break above this trend line here, and then it's come back down, retested the trend line again and again on this day. So we've actually retested this and it's held above it, and currently we're at about 43,104 at this level here. So this is a really promising pattern for Bitcoin. Essentially, we've been going down in the channel for this, well, actually for an extended period of time, but this small channel here, and we've broken out to the top side, retraced, touching this line here, and we're in a position now where it's either going to move up to the next level, which we would see around about 52,000, or if this fails to break through, this is going to go down to probably retest 3,900, and if that fails, we'll go all the way down to 30,000. However, we're in a good position here for a reversal to happen. Also, if we're looking at on the indicators here on the MACD, as you can see, the last 2 days we've went into positive territory on MACD. RSI has just come from a low point here around about 28.29 and is starting to rise now. So this is possibly a good reversal point for BTC. As you can see, in the past we've had a this time back here in September, October, where we had a little bit of a dip. It's come back up again, and you can see there's been support here, and then we've moved on up. So we could see a repeat of that pattern. So this looks very promising. Now, if Bitcoin does move up and we get a really strong indication, some sort of big move in the market here in the next few days or the next week, once we see this pattern, we're going to see that reflect in the rest of the market. So that's going to drive up all the rest of the market itself. Let's have a look at another one, ZELDA INU, which we were trading the other day. Let's see where we're at with that one. So this one came around about the 3rd of January. It started and it had a nice big pump right up to around about 55 cents, and it came back down here. So we put the Fibonacci retracement levels on here, and as you can see, this is the 0 level, this is the 1. The idea behind these retracement levels is just how far of a move will it retrace back. So with trading, these numbers in the Fibonacci get used a lot, and they get respected a lot in trading in technical analysis. So essentially, on this particular move from this section here, although this is not a Fibonacci level, this is a 50% level. So that for the distance here is about 50%. So essentially, it went up and retraced all the way back and below 50% level. The next level is 618. It actually went through that and nearly touched 786. So where we entered the trade was around about the 4th of January, where it was around the 618 and started to move back up. So it got in there about 618. It continued on up to about 0.37, and then back down nearly to a point. The stop loss in the particular one was back down here at this level, so I wasn't really worried about getting out at this stage. Then it went sideways for a period of time, and then we had this we started to get a bit of upside to it until we got to around about 50 cents. Nice whole number here, nearly 50 cents, and we dropped back a bit, and that's when we started to plot our first trend line. So we had this line trending from here, touched this point, it also touched these 2 points, and then finally this point. So this was a strong support line. Then it continued on up, went through, making all-time new highs, continued up. We had a bearish engulfing on the 10th of January. This is actually on the 4-hour chart. There's not much happening on the daily, so we're just on the 4-hour at the moment. And then it reversed and continued all the way up, setting new highs at around about 10 cents, dropping back again, and then making, so far the highest of highs was around about 12 cents, which was a pretty good run. Then it's continued, a lot of profit taking. This would have been early investors in it, would have been dumping their coins to get the most out of it. But as soon as we got back down to this, actually tested this level here, back down at 56 intraday, or within those 4-hour period. And it's come back and retested again further down. Now what was interesting is when it hit around about 45, 0.45 down here, it was massive bullish, and the volume was quite intense. So if I turn that volume back on, you'll see how I had a lot of volume there, so it was a lot of buying. So as soon as it hit that 4 cents mark, it was bought back up all the way back up to the 6 cents, which continued right now. Currently at just under 7 cents at the moment. So that's where it is at the market. So we're still up around 146% in this trade, still in it, seeing where it goes. So potentially we're looking for the next lot of move on up, and essentially we're sort of targeting, we want to see if it break out above this 11 cent mark and then move on to the next level. So we'll see if this can do it in this space, but at the moment it was touch and go with it breaking this trend line. If it actually closed down here on the 4 cents, this would have been not a very good sign, but it's actually closed around about the 6 and stayed above this trend line, so this is promising. So we'll keep you updated on this one here, but essentially this is a pretty good play at the moment. As I said, we're at 146%, and we're heading back up to test those new highs. So at the moment this project's getting a bit of exposure, and yeah, it's got a good interesting thing where it basically they do dog rescues, and they donate money to charities to help out for the dog rescues. So pretty good story, and the devs are public on this one. So pretty cool. That's ZELDA INU. Alright, I think that's going to wrap up this quick one today. If you haven't before, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more information coming out soon for the next video. Thanks guys.